right, third grade, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Module 4 today, and we are in Lesson 401, and we're going to discuss a little bit about some differences in words. So my question to you is, what is the difference between the word dear, D-E-E-R, or dear as in D-E-A-R? So we know that deer, D-E-E-R, means a deer, like a deer who ran through the woods. We know dear, D-E-A-R, is when we look at a word and it means someone who is special to us, like my dear dad or my dear mom. So those are words that are special. So today, we're going to be working on our fluency still. We have a fluency check today. So we're going to be reading grade level text with accuracy, the appropriate rate and expression. We're going to figuring out how some different word meanings like homophones. So let's take a look at what some homophones are. This is one of my favorite video clips on homophones. Maybe, since it's decided not to work, I will put it in the lesson instead. So you will get to watch the homophone video in the lesson since the video clip has decided to not load. But essentially, a homophone are words that have different meanings, but they sound the same when they're pronounced, like dear and dear. So right here we have the word read, like I read a book, and red, like the color red. So that's examples of some different homophones, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at another one. So we have peace and peace. This is saying peace like I had a piece of chocolate. Chocolate. And then the other says peace as in I just need some peace and quiet. It's a different form of the word. So we have peace as in something small and peace as in something to bring comfort and quiet. We also have sun and sun. This sun is like the sun that is outside, like the sun, the star that gives Earth light. And then we have son, which is a male child. Next we have here and here. This here means location, like I'm here, this is where I am. The other here involves your ears, like I hear you. My ear can hear you. In fact, the word ear is inside here. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at these words. Okay, each of these words has two meanings. These are homonyms. They're spelled the same, but they have two different meanings. So I have bark. My dog barked. I also know that if I go outside, a tree has bark. Bark on a tree is different than the bark that you may hear out of a dog. So, bark. What about bat? So I know that a bat can be the mammal who flies at night and swims around. And then I also know that a bat can also be a utensil that a sporting equipment bat, like I hit the bat and the ball. So a flying animal, and it can also be a club used to play a sport. Next I have saw. So this is saying I saw something with my eyes, like, oh my gosh, I saw that movie too. Or saw, as in, bring me a saw so I can cut down the tree. So we have a tool for cutting down something, or the past tense of the word see. Next, I have rock. Dun dun! Rock on! You did so good. There was a rock occurring. But then I also know rock as in there was a really big rock in my shoe. So there can sometimes be a rock that happens. So I know a rock is a type of hard mineral, and I also know rock like a baby. You rock a baby back and forth. All right. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some prefixes and suffixes, and we're going to look at some Greek and Latin word parts to help us to decode some new words to determine their meaning. So if the word is aqua, right here, aqua has a meaning of water, third grade. So if there is aqua involving water, a word might be an aquarium. So aquarium has the word water. So I know when you go to like a museum, an aquarium, I know that you're looking at things at these locations. So an aquarium would be to look at things involving water. Let's take a look at bio. Bio involves the word life. So if you are reading a biography, let's say of like a basketball player like Kobe Bryant, then you would be reading about that person's life. So bio means life. So biography is a book about a person's life. So what about tele? Tele means something that's far off. So if you have television, we are seeing something that happened far off. Like that show isn't necessarily filmed in your family room. All the actors aren't there reenacting it in front of you. They are far off, and it's being allowed to be seen up close at your house. What about micro? Micro means small or mini. So I know that a microscope, like a scientist uses, would be a tool to see tiny or mini things underneath some glass. Okay, what about form? Form means to shape something. So if you are trying to form and shape something, you are trying to have a formation. So when someone says like, let's get in formation, or look, the geese are flying in a V overhead. They're in formation to fly south for the winter. Finally, we have spect. Spect means to look. So sometimes glasses were called spectacles. They weren't called glasses when 100 years ago. So you might hear like spectacles. But you also have a spectator, and a spectator is someone who goes to a sporting event or maybe to a play, and they're going to watch or to look at something. So that is going to be a spectator. Next, let's practice reading a text with accuracy, with good rate, and proper expression. So this says, Astra has always liked learning about space. 2 months ago, her science teacher explained that they would present a project to the class. Astra was excited to get to pick any topic she was interested in researching. Astra chose her favorite topic. She would talk about space. Before her presentation, she practiced many times in front of her parents to make sure that she would be prepared. On the day of her presentation, Astra is eager to tell her class everything she knows. She starts her presentation. As she shows each space image, Asta provides facts about the planets. The class is respectful and listens closely as she speaks. She can feel the excitement in the air, and when she finishes, the entire class cheers. Flying to space is Astra's dream. She is proud to share her passion for space with her friends. So, third grade, let's go ahead and talk about your assignment today. So, we are going to go ahead and hop into Buzz right now. We're going to be going into third grade English language arts. We're going to Module 4. We're looking at cursive, we're looking at a fluency read, and we're looking at a quiz on different word parts and word study. So we have a lot to do. So as we head over, we're going to go into Module 4, Health. Notice we still have our daily reading of 30 minutes in Epic. Here we go. We're going to go into the lesson. And here's the video I said that wasn't loading, so it's there for you. So that is here. I hope you love it. I thought it was an awesome one, okay? And then we are going to submit our cursive writing assignment to 401 Imagination Word Study, and you're also going to have a quiz, okay? So as you're going through, you're going to be reading and working with different word parts. Remember, you're going to have your fluency read, okay, right here, and your fluency passage is down below. And then finally, we're going to go into 401 Word Study Health because we're talking about healthy habits. All right, gang, you got this. All right, bye, love you, and I will see you soon.